Are you ready for a shock? The energy consumption of AI is about to explode. We're talking a tripling in the next 5 years. This isn't just a tech problem. It's an energy crisis waiting to happen. The rise of AI is not just about software. It's about the massive power needed to run these systems. And if we don't get ahead of this, we risk crippling our grid and handing the AI lead to countries like China. Think about the implications: blackouts, skyrocketing energy prices, and a future where our digital lives are at the mercy of our energy infrastructure. This is a ticking time bomb, and someone needs to defuse it. That someone might be Representative Julie Fedorchak. Enter Representative Julie Fedorchak, a Republican from North Dakota, who's making a bold move to address this looming energy for AI challenge. Newly elected to the House, she's wasted no time in launching a working group focused specifically on the intersection of energy and artificial intelligence. Before even announcing the group, she alerted Speaker Mike Johnson, the Republican Study Committee, and the Energy and Commerce Committee. This isn't just some side project. She's aiming for serious legislative traction. Fedorchak's goal is ambitious: to create a legislative framework that secures our energy dominance, strengthens our electric grid, and positions America as the global leader in AI. It's a tall order, but she's not backing down. But is this just another political stunt? Or does Fedorchak have the chops to actually make a difference? Let's dig deeper. What exactly does this legislative framework entail? Fedorchak is talking about right energy regulations and, crucially, beating China in the AI race. This isn't just about keeping the lights on. It's about national security and economic competitiveness. The details are still emerging, but the core idea is to create an environment where AI innovation can flourish without overburdening our energy infrastructure. This means streamlining regulations to encourage investment in new energy sources, incentivizing energy efficiency in AI systems, and ensuring that our grid can handle the massive demands of AI data centers. But here's the catch. Achieving this requires navigating a complex web of competing interests and political agendas. Can Fedorchak pull it off? Fedorchak isn't just talking to politicians. She's reaching out to tech companies as well. She understands that the biggest players in AI are already trying to secure their own energy generation deals to power their algorithmic systems. Meanwhile, smaller firms will need to rely on the grid, which is already under strain. This requires a collaborative approach, where government and industry work together to find sustainable solutions. Imagine a future where AI data centers are powered by renewable energy sources, where AI algorithms are designed for maximum energy efficiency, and where our grid is smart enough to adapt to the fluctuating demands of the AI economy. That's the vision Fedorchak is trying to create. But getting there will require overcoming significant obstacles. Working groups in Congress have a mixed track record. They can be incredibly effective at bringing in experts and defining issues before they become overly politicized. However, they can also become bogged down in partisan gridlock and fail to produce meaningful results. The key to success lies in building consensus and finding common ground. Fedorchak's biggest challenge will be to bridge the divide between those who prioritize economic growth and those who prioritize environmental sustainability. She'll need to convince both sides that a balanced approach is possible, one that allows us to harness the power of AI without sacrificing our planet. It's a tough sell, but the stakes are too high to fail. Fedorchak's initiative is also an opportunity for her to make a name for herself and gain influence on an issue that is rapidly gaining momentum in Congress. As a freshman lawmaker, she needs to prove that she can be a deal-maker and a leader. Her involvement in other tech-related working groups, such as the Privacy Group within the House Energy and Commerce Committee, suggests that she's serious about making technology policy a focus of her career. However, she'll need to build a strong coalition of support if she wants to see her ideas become law. This means reaching across the aisle and working with Democrats who share her concerns about the energy implications of AI. The political landscape is uncertain, but Fedorchak is positioning herself to be a key player in shaping the future of AI policy. One of the pillars of Fedorchak's working group is right energy regulations. But what does that actually mean? It likely involves a combination of incentives and mandates designed to encourage the development and deployment of clean energy sources. This could include tax credits for renewable energy projects, streamlined permitting processes for new power plants, and regulations that require AI data centers to meet certain energy efficiency standards. However, these regulations could also face pushback from industry groups who argue that they are too costly or burdensome. Fedorchak will need to carefully balance the need for regulation with the need to foster innovation and economic growth. It's a delicate balancing act, but the future of AI may depend on it. The other pillar of Fedorchak's working group is beating China on AI. This is a recurring theme in Washington, as policymakers increasingly view AI as a strategic competition between the United States and China. The concern is that China is investing heavily in AI research and development, and that it could eventually surpass the United States in this critical technology. Fedorchak believes that securing our energy dominance is essential to maintaining our AI leadership. She argues that if we can provide a reliable and affordable source of energy for AI data centers, we can attract investment and talent to the United States and stay ahead of China. It's a bold claim, but it reflects the growing recognition that energy is a key enabler of AI innovation. While Fedorchak's Energy for AI group hasn't officially signed up any members yet, she's hoping to bring on board fellow lawmakers from both sides of the aisle, as well as outside experts. This is crucial for building a broad consensus and ensuring that any legislative proposals have a chance of passing. Bipartisan support is especially important in today's polarized political climate. If Fedorchak can successfully bridge the partisan divide, she'll be in a much stronger position to achieve her goals. But attracting bipartisan support will require compromise and a willingness to listen to different perspectives. Can Fedorchak find common ground with Democrats who may have different ideas about energy policy and climate change? Fedorchak's involvement in the privacy group within the House Energy and Commerce Committee also raises some interesting questions. As AI becomes more pervasive, concerns about data privacy and security are growing. How will Fedorchak balance the need for data to train AI algorithms with the need to protect individual privacy? This is a complex issue with no easy answers. Some argue that strong privacy regulations are essential to building trust in AI and preventing abuse. Others argue that overly restrictive regulations could stifle innovation and put the United States at a disadvantage compared to other countries. Fedorchak will need to navigate this challenging terrain carefully if she wants to be a successful leader in the AI policy space. The privacy group within the House Energy and Commerce Committee is currently all Republican, which suggests that they may be taking a different approach to privacy than previous bipartisan proposals. Chair Brett Guthrie has said that the group will essentially require generating a whole new approach. This could mean a focus on industry self-regulation or a more limited role for government oversight. However, it also raises concerns that the group may not be adequately addressing the privacy concerns of all Americans. Fedorchak's role in this group will be worth watching closely, as it could provide clues about her broader approach to technology policy. Fedorchak's focus on energy dominance is a key part of her strategy. This concept, which has been promoted by the Trump administration, emphasizes the importance of producing more energy domestically and reducing our reliance on foreign sources. Fedorchak believes that energy dominance is essential to both national security and economic competitiveness. She argues that if we can become a net exporter of energy, we can strengthen our economy and reduce our vulnerability to geopolitical risks. However, critics argue that energy dominance is a short-sighted goal that ignores the urgency of climate change. They argue that we should be focusing on transitioning to renewable energy sources, rather than doubling down on fossil fuels. China's AI strategy is a major driver of Fedorchak's initiative. China has made AI a national priority and is investing heavily in research and development. The Chinese government is also providing strong support for its domestic AI industry, creating a favorable environment for innovation and growth. Some experts believe that China could eventually surpass the United States in AI if we don't take action to maintain our lead. Fedorchak believes that securing our energy dominance is a key part of competing with China in AI. She argues that if we can provide a reliable and affordable source of energy for AI data centers, we can attract investment and talent to the United States and stay ahead of China. But is this a realistic assessment, or are we overestimating China's AI capabilities? One crucial aspect often overlooked is energy efficiency. We need to explore innovative solutions like neuromorphic computing and advanced cooling technologies to minimize the energy footprint of AI. Neuromorphic computing, inspired by the human brain, processes information in a fundamentally different way than traditional computers, potentially leading to significant energy savings. According to a paper published in Nature Machine Intelligence, neuromorphic computing offers a pathway to energy-efficient AI by mimicking the brain's architecture and function. We also need to invest in research and development of more energy-efficient algorithms and data compression techniques. Reducing the energy consumption of AI is not just good for the environment. It's also good for our economy and our competitiveness. The long-term solution to the energy for AI challenge is to transition to sustainable energy sources. This means investing in renewable energy technologies like solar, wind, and geothermal, as well as exploring new energy sources like nuclear fusion. We also need to develop better energy storage solutions, such as batteries and pumped hydro storage, to ensure that we can reliably power AI data centers even when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. A sustainable energy future is not just a pipe dream. It's a necessity if we want to continue to innovate in AI and maintain our global leadership. But transitioning to sustainable energy will require significant investment and a long-term commitment from both government and industry. So, what does the future hold? Will Fedorchak's working group succeed in securing America's energy dominance and AI leadership? Or will it be another political stalemate? The answer depends on whether we can overcome the challenges of building consensus, navigating competing interests, and investing in sustainable solutions. The stakes are high. The future of AI and the future of our economy and our planet may depend on it. Keep an eye on this story. The energy for AI debate is just beginning, and it's going to be a wild ride. What do you think? Is Fedorchak's plan realistic? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the latest developments in AI and technology.